We do a podcast.
Welcome to Can I Harass You for a Second?
Podcast.
My name is
like
Calvin. Today I have Austin on the screen. Wave Austin.
Shut up. Shut up.
We also have Corey. Corey, give us a wave real quick.
Your mother.
No, your mother. Austin, I'm going to tell you real quick. I'll ask how you are in a second. But the first sex toy I ever looked up that was linked with music was a vibrating dildo, 7-inch honker, big vein, that had an aux cable that just came out of it.
What?
It had an aux cable.
Like
Yeah, no, like, you know where you normally like fucking...
It would really suck if the aux cable was in.
How do I...
Like we knew it wasn't a good design, but it was just such a smart fit.
Can you imagine, like, just like...
right.
No, but it had an aux cable coming out the back, no suction cup, but had an aux cable coming out the back, and it just plugged in. So you could just plug it into your old fucking iPod back in the day and just get your tunes going, shoved right up in you.
And it's a brick. It's not one of the. It's
Oh,
not
no,
one
yeah,
of the
I've got one of them still. It's a 32 gig. Yeah.
So, did this operate like one of those singing toothbrushes where it like vibrates your bones and makes you hear the music, or like?
Yeah, no, it vibrates. No, it vibrates to the music. You can't hear it. That would be fucking amazing if you could hear the music
that'd be so dope, though.
anally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
anal neural link.
You know,
Neuro.
if you use that tech nowadays, you could literally do it. You could be like, "Here's an episode of The Wire," and I'm gonna plug it.
Would you watch
You
a
will be the
Wire?
speaker.
Would you watch?
Getting off to Omar, like fucking like. Ugh.
Would you? Yeah, no, he's shooting off the shotguns and whistling, and my fucking dick's just spasming. Like, oh god.
Dear Lord.
Oh my god.
Anyways, how are you? How you doing? I'm sorry.
Get
What?
to heaven. This would be the reason why I'm not getting in.
No,
Yeah,
no.
fair.
I'll be at the pearly gates and it'll be like, so can you explain this?
This right here.
Explain it.
January 28th, 2025 at 10:30 in the morning. Can you explain what the fuck you were listening to?
Well, you weren't listening. You were actively participating, like a terrorist. So just remember that. Epic.
Okay.
Just remember that.
Trump's America, baby.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Hook 'em horns, right? Right? Is that it? Like, good old G-Dub. I don't know. I don't know any presidents. I know like 5, but if you like look back,
Name every president. Go.
Alexander Graham Bell.
Nope.
You're already off. Let's go.
Ooh,
First president, let's go.
G-Dub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll take it.
The Apple guy who figured out physics.
The Apple
Nope.
guy is the.
He's from England. That's a no. I mean, I guess technically so was George Washington, but
Third president, big dude. All right, delicious president. Right?
I know that the 13th president was Lincoln.
was he 13?
I think was Lincoln. I think you have that one right.
Yeah.
16. You're wrong.
Who was the
He was
13th
close, though.
president?
13th president was Millard Fillmore. How could you forget Millard Fillmore?
How could you do this?
How could you forget Millard?
What did he do?
Mill Dog.
You got
Okay.
Ulysses S. Grant,
You forgot Mill.
Whose
aka
insistence?
the Butcher.
Okay. Whose insistence on the federal enforcement of the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850 alienated the North and led to the destruction of the Whig Party. This guy wanted slaves.
Well, he wanted to hunt down slaves for the South.
He wanted to.
Well, I mean,
fucking.
George Washington also had slaves, but you know what?
Yeah, no, but he had sex with them.
That makes it worse,
Well,
Calvin.
I was gonna say, is that better?
Yeah,
That's
now
a
there's
worse-
sex slaves.
No, but he had wooden teeth, so it's he cut down the cherry tree.
Oh god, conolingus splinters.
All I remember is
Ew.
Ulysses S. Grant, also known as the Butcher.
I don't think he's a president.
Because during
He was.
He was the president.
Yep.
He was
during the Civil War, during battles, he would just send people straight to the Confederates to just be slaughtered. Because he knew that the amount of forces he had was way more than the forces that the Confederates had.
Why
So
do you
he
know
would just-
this?
You seem to know more
You
than
know
that.
random
Take
shit.
over. Second president. Let's go. Second president.
John Adams.
Number 2. Nope. Wait, actually, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
That is-
you immediately assumed he was wrong.
I did not expect it to be right. All right, fine. Third president. Let's go.
Quincy.
Nope.
Quincy
That's
Adams.
Nope.
Not the
Quincy
third.
Jones.
Thomas Jefferson is the third one.
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson is the third.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the one that was like really
Yeah, he's really
racist?
fucked up. Yeah. He's
Yeah. Okay.
Cal, this is the founding
Pretty
fathers.
sure-
I'm pretty sure
I'm pretty
the
sure they were
racism
all
was
racist.
big
All
there.
of them are terrible.
Nobody had a homie that smoked jazz cigarettes.
No.
Oh my god. I don't think jazz cigarettes existed at the time, Cal. At
And,
best,
and
they
if it
had.
did, it was probably William Henry Harris.
God.
Oh yeah, the one that died.
The one that died like the same year he got elected.
Yeah, he died. He died because he didn't wear a coat at
It's
the
'cause of those
inauguration.
jazz cigarettes, okay? They'll kill you. All right?
Well, and getting shot, but you know. Oh, actually, no, not even getting shot.
Didn't he
I'm
eat
sorry.
berries?
Pneumonia. Pneumonia will do that
I
too.
thought it was berries. I always heard it was berries.
No, he got sick because his inauguration speech was too long in the middle of a rainstorm. That's what killed him.
Rad.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that a great way to go? Talking himself up,
Oh,
he
Zeus,
died.
you don't have the ball.
Talked himself
Well,
so
no.
much, he died.
He didn't even fucking. He just like was like, I'm a man. I do man things. Like he was like,
You're a man.
yeah, like he just thought he was better. There was a Parks and Rec episode about it, and it's just he just thought he was more stronger. He thought he was stronger than nature. Which
The giant ball.
oh yeah, the giant. They wheeled it from town to town. Can you imagine getting a little fucking button for like fucking whittled or whatever the hell back in the day?
Right.
Like one of those like like in National Treasure where he had the like little button for
You know
her.
what the political slogan was?
What?
Or they trialed it, but it didn't work.
What?
Okay.
It was get on a raft with Taft.
Yep.
What
Because
is that?
rhyming was big back then.
What does that
Of course,
mean?
William Taft is a very large man. So you would, of course, not want to get on a raft with Taft.
Yeah, it would be a very bad
It
idea.
would be a bad decision.
It's like trying to get on a door with a lady who clearly didn't
Doesn't
actually
want you there.
her. Yeah. Exactly.
You know, they
She's
could have
like,
fucked
"Oh."
on the raft.
They could have. It would have kept them both warm. They probably would have both lived, but no. Look, she was already engaged, bro.
I
She,
check fucking iceberg waters and keep it hard for like a minute.
a minute
You
would be a
get
very
you get
big
whatever
challenge.
content you want. I will pay for whatever OnlyFans content you want if you drop into the fucking Atlantic up north. We're gonna take you off the coast of Prince Island.
I just need an IRL squirrel girl.
We're gonna get whatever creator you want to say your name over and over again.
Your chick isn't going to dress up as Squirrel Girl for you?
See how long you keep it up.
Look,
I'm not plunging her in cold water.
if you had it up when you went in, it might
I have my
freeze solid.
priorities straight, right?
No,
First
because if
safety
it's just
before
if it's some fembussy or like some Clussy, like I'm all up in that. I'm going to tear that shit up.
Calvin and the Clussy. It never goes away.
Oh, do it honk? Oh my God, squirt the fucking seltzer at me as you come. What are we talking about, dog?
Like when people ask, is it pink? Instead, it's just like, is it rainbow?
Do it honk. No, always ask do it honk. That's it.
Is it flags of all nations?
So let me take you to like I have a mindscape for you, okay? So like
Okay, all right.
so Calvin's died.
Bring me in.
He's
Yeah.
died. And so he dies and he goes to heaven. Okay, and he's in this ethereal void. There's
Something's
nothing
already wrong.
there. There's nothing in the ethereal void. All right. And all of a sudden you hear and you just see like from the end of the other ethereal void, this tiny car. It starts pulling up. Just,
No.
It goes back and forth really
Not the
slowly.
whip.
And then it's close. The door opens and it's just a bunch of Clussy just coming out. Just,
Like 20?
just like headless clown girl coming out.
Yeah,
of the
just
car.
the genitalia. Yeah.
And I just have to blow up the World Trade Center?
Is that how that works? Is that how that works?
What were you doing in 2001?
Oh my god. He was in fucking elementary school.
No, I thought the terrorists were coming for
Trying
me.
to get that Clussy, apparently.
The worst part is that like virgin clown girls. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, Virgin Clussy? Oh, it'd be the worst. Oh God, that'd be the absolute
God.
worst. Because part of the Clussy is the allure, the sexual tension.
Okay, yeah, that's exact. You're
Sure,
exactly.
go on.
How
Go
I
on.
have
Keep
ever thought it was any
going. I want to hear what exactly you can. to
Clussy
justify
is
this.
priority. All right. If there is any clown girl, I'm gonna put hashtag clown girl in the description. If any clown girl wants to hit me up, we can figure it out.
Just like sticker that
You just
in
get,
every
you just get
description.
blocked by like 4 clown girl.
I'm down to clown. You can peg me. We will figure this out.
We have a bio
Yeah,
in
you got
the
one of
description.
you got one of those squeaky noses at the end.
Oh,
Of the
if
strap-on,
she,
so
oh my,
He's making that noise.
As it hits my prostate, I
Just
hear
a little
honk,
insider
honk,
baseball.
honk.
We've been talking about a name change, okay? And so get Cal to Clussy. I mean, that's
I can't put that as a name.
the name, guys. Come on.
Clussy for Cal.
And
Yeah, Clussy for Cal, and then we can end the podcast when Calvin gets a clown girlfriend. Okay.
Clussy Confessions. Speaking
Well,
of
at that point,
confessions.
he's won, right?
oh my god, Clussy.
Speaking of confessions, all right, so last week, I don't know, I think this was after we stopped recording. I think Austin showed me this. I don't know if it's in the pod. I don't remember week to week. Yeah, okay, so Austin told me Shia LaBeouf played a mentally handicapped character. We watched a clip.
Oh no.
It was really depressing. It was really depressing. They used the hard R slur a lot in this movie, and I just saw a scene where Shia LaBeouf says, "I think this kite is R," and you're like, "Holy shit!" He said the whole thing, and it was a mentally handicapped person talking about the kite being mentally challenged, and it was just too much. It hurt me inside, but I needed to watch the movie, so I forced Brandon to watch the movie with me.
And he made me fucking watch it. Yeah. Oh my.
It was really bad. Brandon, you want to take the stage on that real quick? With using correct words, how would you say your experience went?
I would like to end my life after watching that.
Okay, that's fair. It was very bad. Very much a decom
Dude,
fashion.
they made the kid wear a hat that they do it and all his friends spit in, and then gave to him.
Jesus.
They literally were like, "Hey, here's a hat, buddy," and they had all spit in it, and they put it on his head, his little fucking Shia LaBeouf Jufro thing. So he's like, "I got a new hat, They're like, "Did you steal that hat?" I thought he shoplifted. I was fully prepared for Shia LaBeouf shoplifted. I was perfectly okay with that being the situation at this county fair that they were dealing with. Nope. 3 bullies, including one of the men being the girl that the guy that True likes and wants to like snog fucking, and he says the R word like 6 times. Calls the kid directly, in a flashback uses the word as the R twins. It was powerful.
Oh God.
Yeah. But they spit in the hat.
Like within 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, no, it was nuts. It was really bad. Probably one of the most like, oh my God, like I felt my body like tingling, you know? So thank you for that. It hurt me, and I know that Epic took psychic damage from it.
Well, I knew about it. I'm glad I can. I read the whole thing.
I was gonna say, are you happy? Are you happy now? Are you happy you've done this?
I'm just surprised. Like, how the fuck was that allowed on Disney Channel?
Well, it was. So here's the thing. I'm speaking clinically. Mental retardation was a classification in the DSM-4.
It was.
This is a medical classification of a mental impairment. That being said, the way they used it wasn't that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, because like you have the classification, and then you have the way Disney Channel used it. It's the same thing with like people showing their assholes on fucking YouTube. But because they have
let's back up real quick.
Like,
can we? Nope, you don't get to finish that sentence. What? Who's showing?
Disgusting, Brandon. Where?
Yeah, I need a URL
right now.
I need a URL.
Kaiser, get ready to censor this.
So
Dude, I forgot the guy's fucking name.
Who shows butthole?
Goes full hole.
It's full hole.
Full hole, yeah.
Brandon, while you look up the full hole video, Cal, what was the 4th president's?
Robert Pattinson.
Wrong, James Madison, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I had the son.
Robert Pattinson.
James Madison's son, Robert.
Yeah, he played Cedric Diggory. You know.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson, Madisonson
the third.
Yeah,
he's the third, right?
I would assume.
So, if that's how last names work, what's your new last name? If it's just what rhymes.
Oh, it's Rosie O'Donnell.
Calvin O'Donnell.
Yeah,
I love that.
No, you know what's really funny? Like, you guys can't find this. I don't exist. Yeah. My middle name when I was born was Linnell. So it was Calvin Linnell blank. No, Linell. That was my middle name when I popped out of fucking my mom.
So your name was gonna be or had the potential to be Calvin Linnell Donnell?
No, but it can't be that because it would have been Calvin.
No,
it would
you
have
need
been.
to change your first name to like Lionel.
Yeah, no, it's Calvin Linnell Cole. That would have been the other one.
Yeah.
But that would have been
That's what
fine.
I'm saying is that we should just fully lean into this.
I can see
Lionel.
it.
We rename your name, so your name is now Lionel Linnell Donnell.
Yeah, right.
Perfect. What do you?
Lionel.
This was already the fucking Hobbs show. I know it was, Habbo. But now do you have to sit on my elbow? Of all the places.
All right, Brandon, where's the full whole video? I mean, you've had 5 minutes. All right.
I feel like we've given you
I'm
plenty
still
of
looking
time.
because I don't know the fucking name of the guy.
Look up full butthole YouTube. What are we talking about?
Bro, it's not that hard. Jeez.
How much
All
full
right.
butthole
How
is
much
there?
do you pay this guy? Nothing? Oh. Okay.
I do. I'm $50, but that's beside the point.
What is that for watching the Shia LaBeouf?
Probably
No,
should
that's
be.
that's a different level of psychic damage that I
No,
just.
you owe him more than $50, okay?
How much is therapy?
That comes to our sponsor, BetterHelp. I have
I wish.
Better help. We're a fucking scam.
BetterHelp. It's $500 a month for therapy. Go fuck yourself.
Oh man.
I don't know. I feel
I
like
mean,
if
the concept.
if you can afford
is
it,
good.
cool. If you can afford it, and everyone needs therapy. My mom even goes once a year for therapy. Everyone needs therapy. But if you can afford BetterHelp, dope. Good on you. But just get a normal therapist. Nobody needs to text all the time. If I'm having a bad time, I'll be able to reach an emergency line or something. But even there, like, I don't know. Nobody.
Well, it's kind of like
Oh my
the
God, that's so
Amazon
cool.
doctor
Look-
thing.
Look through my headpiece and you can see the Messerprez.
I would just like to speak directly to BetterHelp. Hi, this is satire.
Yes,
I
allegedly.
don't actually, I'm not making a legal claim that BetterHelp is a scam. Simply that,
No, but Landmark Forum is a cult. That's just.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
that's-
we're willing to sue over that.
yeah, I'll
Yeah,
get sued
we'll
over
take
that. Fuck you, Landmark Forum.
Yeah, those lawyers can come after us.
I developed a weird god complex after you told me everyone in the world's afraid of me. You fucking
I don't
idiots.
think you learned the lesson that they wanted you to
Nope,
learn.
I learned
but
the
that's
opposite.
also their fault.
Yeah.
But that's also their fault.
Well, they traumatized me 4 times. I faked it 3.
Mhm.
So the 3rd time, they're like, you don't have to have this much of a reaction. I'm like, so do you want us to react or not? What's happening here? I was upset. Yeah, I lied to those people. They sat me in a room for 3 days at a time. It fucking sucked. And then the 4th time, I was with a bunch of adults who were inspired by these 3 16-year-olds. The girl was super hot. Dude was just a dude, bro. Checked out the entire time. Nothing behind his eyes. It was fucking...
For the record, Cal was also 16 at the time, okay? I'm just saying.
Yes, I was 16 and she was hot at 16. Yes. We were both 16. Why is this a problem for me?
But what's the lyrics to the rest of that Avril Lavigne song?
I was 16, he was 16. Can I make it any more obvious?
We were also 16.
He fingered me, I flicked his bean. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
No, I think it makes perfect
I
sense.
wanted her. Oh my God, this is about a girl. But I can't say that because it's 2004. But it's okay. I'll marry Nickelback. And that'll be the cure to my skater boy.
Now, see, The Cure is a different band, Cal.
Just said, see you later. Boy, he was too Canadian
Song parody.
for her. She's also Canadian, but not really Canadian because she's a clone from out of Earth.
Oh, see, there you go. You worked on it.
Yeah, it works.
She's in the studio writing the songs you know about a girl that doesn't exist anymore because she's a clone and she was replaced when she died tragically.
Oh my God.
Once again, to Avril Lavigne's lawyers. This is all parody.
Allegedly.
This is all fair use.
Nope, I saw it. I
parody.
see the clone. It's like how Eminem and Gandhi
What?
Avril
had.
Lavigne's clone is a combo of Gandhi and Eminem.
Yes, that's the DNA to make the trio so that they can resummon Illuminati.
So wait, is Eminem gonna be in Civ
Alvin
7?
comes out in like a full Final Fantasy summoner's robe. Yeah.
Nobody speaks to the summoner.
And then it's like Avril Lavigne and 3 belts coming out like behind him, like huge.
Yeah, like fucking Titan sized.
And do you want to know who my?
Primal Avril comes out.
The primal Avril.
I'm going to show you who my warrior will be for my fight because an emperor doesn't fight, but
He's gonna choose his champion. Choose your champion.
I'm waiting for like a 3-foot dildo. Oh yeah.
What? Who is that? I just see a butt.
I don't remember who that is, but my brain is saying Kathy Ireland, and that's wrong.
This is a Rainier fucking.
Oh, it's a Rainier beer poster.
Oh, it is. So it is. So you choose unnamed Rainier beer girl.
Damn it, this is hard. There we go.
Oh my god. She really doesn't want to be focused.
So it says the perfect 10 and the perfect 6.
Okay.
Because she's hot. Get it?
See, the funny part
I
is that
know.
when I think of Rainier beer, I'm not thinking about hot chicks.
So
Those two things are separate things in my brain.
this is from.
I have not drinking a single Rainier beer that's Zach left.
Wait, I should have taken all those.
Yeah, you probably should have.
I'm gonna say
I have a bunch
why
of beer in my
didn't
fridge I don't drink.
I already took the.
That's true, the Jubilee.
Denny's got me on the.
I
Like when I do drink, I drink the alcohol.
Like actual booze.
Yeah, like what I'll do is I'll just take like 2 shots of Suntory and just put it in a
Are you saying that correctly?
Suntory whiskey?
What is
Yeah.
Centauri? Oh, the
It's
Japanese
Japanese one,
whiskey.
I'll take that. I got some other ones up there.
That Suntory's good.
That's what I'll do. We'll have an episode where I show off the bar cart.
That's a good episode.
I actually like the bar cart. It's fancy. Austin bought it. What'd you get it at a yard sale, right?
Well, so actually, the bar cart we kind of made because we bought a bar cart and then I spray painted it
Yeah.
and then I added wood to it because it wasn't nice enough. So I made it fancier basically by adding stuff to it.
No, I love the bar cart. Also, Danny's a mean bar mix. Did I ever tell you? Speaking of like beer that I'm going to steal from you, I had no, I didn't. So I was dating this girl. She had cat ears, apparently red flags all around that I just ignored because
A lot of red flags.
she was hot.
She
But
was
like
in
she wore cat
suspicion.
ears in public.
Oh, like all
Yes,
the time. Like
all the
she
time.
had,
It was her thing.
yeah, it was her thing. And,
Also, she was very vocally into something called suspension.
yeah, like where they put the hooks in your back and
No, I know what suspension.
yeah,
is.
it's scary as fuck. Have you ever seen Suspension, Brandon?
He's dead.
I
I have
wanted
not.
to go to work at a piercing I wanted to there's like a piercing like school. in San
Speaking of
Francisco,
censorship.
that in order to do it you have to suspend at least 2.
Really?
So
So
Yeah.
you get hooked into your body.
it's like a religious experience or whatever. That's one of the more extreme ones.
No, but she wanted the hooks in her back, and she wanted to be lifted up like an angel.
The back is the most common.
I know, but
is the
regardless, we didn't end up getting into that conversation because she broke up with me too much, too much,
Too much.
too hard. Yeah, no. But so they had big parties at their house like once a month. Whatever, celebrate whatever, and people would bring a bunch of beer, and any beer that wasn't drank would just stay out in like on the deck.
Yeah.
So I was like, babe, can I take these beers? And she's like, yeah, sure. So I'm gonna use the word stole like 90 beers from this fucking deck. I'm not exaggerating. I would fill up a backpack, walk 2.5 miles home, and then, empty the backpack. And then when I'd stay over at her house, I would just, in the morning, I'd fill up a backpack again full of
Repeat.
beer that has been rained on from whatever and get rid of the thing. But I did this for
Talk about your Rainier.
That beer is Rainier.
get out of here. Yeah, it's rainy. It was rainier, but we literally kept our beer stocked for like a month when I was dating her, just because people would
I
bring
did
us.
wonder about that.
Yeah, it would just come home. There'd be like 20 different beers. I would just
It was
walk
like
home
collecting-
an entire
just had the
backpack.
misfortune finding the
Oh, the butthole! Yay!
yeah. The funny thing is he got clowned on it so much that
Oh, this.
he decided to try and monetize it. So he deleted the old video, posted the one that's blurred, and then put a $10 paywall behind the thing. But the original video, he did show it unblurred.
So Austin, it's just
And
like we're not gonna watch it. We can watch it later. But this dude, literally, he's just
that's for
showing
us.
how to like clean or how to like shave the bussy. Because a lot of people, it's a very intimidating thing. Really, you just gotta have angles. If you're not flexible and you can't shave the bussy,
Well, that's true with any shaving, right? You got to get the angle.
No, but
Otherwise
it's
you carve out chunks of your butthole.
pussy's something different.
Here's a pro tip to all the future bussies out there. All right, it's all about angles and mirrors. Okay, you want to get one of those. You want to get one of those like, the mirrors they use to cut your hair.
Yeah.
The little ones. You want to use that. You could use a compact in a pinch, right? But don't get pinched in your compact.
Oh,
You imagine
God.
you're just like, oh God, Gooch.
Yeah, the Gooch clan.
No, but when it comes to shave, this dude literally is like, here's how to shave your butthole. And it was full fucking hole. Now, granted, we respect his name's Kevin Leonardo. Check out the dissolving butt hairs using Waxy Cream, a visual tutorial. He's full ass in it. It's butthole out. So I remember this video. Thank you for reminding me, Brandon. It's horrific. Something.
Yeah, I regret reminding myself.
And if you'd like to see the full video,
Oh, what an asshole.
this is where you
Oh.
pick the
$3 a month, $3 a month Patreon, and we'll show it.
It's the Patreon. We'll show it on Patreon.
All right.
We'll show it.
Perfect. Show
Show
the
it on
Patreon.
Patreon.
We'll show it. Tell them we'll show it. Quickly. Go.
No,
Have it
because
be $4 a month.
No, it'll be $1 a month.
It's the full.
$1 a month.
You heard it
Dinner at Mezrec's with an S. MEZRECS. Patreon.com/Dinner at Mezrec's. $1 tier gets you access to a bunch of things I haven't posted, but will be posting. And
Gets you access to full ass.
yeah, full butt
$5 is
cheeks.
full hole. Okay, guys.
I'll show my hole for $5. What are we doing,
$5
Nick?
full hole.
I'll show you how I shave my butthole. I know everyone needs to know.
I'm good. I'm keeping my $5.
$6 to not see Calvin's butthole.
It's $6. That's the thing. You got to put the 5 in to see my butthole. $6. You'll see the butthole, but it will be censored. $1 gets you access to all of this together. So really make the economical choice.
Gives you access to censorship.
All right.
Well, it's one of those things, like when I'm cooking a meal I've already cooked, like I pull up the Babish for it anyways. Like I've already seen the Babish for it.
Right.
So people will do that with your butthole video. It'd be like, oh, I'm shaving my butthole again. I got to pull up the butthole video and make sure
Oh, it's
that
perfect.
I remember, you just jog the memory a little bit.
So I remember a lot of things, Austin. I'm pretty good with songs. I got lyrics down. But I'm not very good with impressions. We got a little segment for you guys today. Austin cooked it up. He's going to explain it to you right now.
It's pretty simple, guys. What we're going to do is, well, really, let's start with a question. Like Calvin said, I'm not very good at impressions. I have one impression. It's Obama doing Single Ladies. It's one of the best impressions that you'll ever hear. I'm not going to do it now.
Patreon.
You
haven't earned it
now.
The Patreon. Yeah, the Patreon. I'll do it for the Patreon.
Perfect.
It's just an audio recording of 30 seconds.
And neither are any of my friends. We're all pretty bad at impressions. So I thought, what would be better than doing impressions?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
3 people who don't know how to do impressions do impressions.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and trial balloon this a little bit, just as see if this is interesting. If you like this, comment down below. If you hate this, comment down below. If you hate this a lot and want me to stop living, make sure to comment that down below.
Subscribe
It'll
to
do
the
wonders for
Patreon.
my self-esteem. I'll show it to my therapist. If you want to show something to my therapist, comment it down below, and I will show it to my therapist.
Hey, look, they said Austin's got really fat cheeks.
Yeah.
He showed full hole.
That should show full hole. It'd be like Axel.
Well, here's
Show
the thing.
proof and then send that to your therapist.
Every time someone's like, oh my God, look at the bussy, and it's just like a fat ass, you're like, cool, I need hole.
A bussy without a hole is like an Oreo without a filling. It's just 2 dry cookies. Baby.
Ew.
It's just 2 dry cookies.
Or flat ass. Can't handle flat ass.
Oh, man.
I should have stayed in bed today.
You made a bad decision.
All right, Austin, how are we?
So we got some articles, we got some songs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna prompt our friends to do an impression that they maybe know the person, maybe they don't. And then when they fail spectacularly, we're gonna laugh at them, and most of the time we're gonna take a point away. This is not like golf. There's no winning, there's only failure.
There's only losing.
Only losing.
Only failure. So if you do a good impression, nothing happens. If you do a bad impression, you lose however many points we arbitrarily decide that's worth. And at the end, we see who sucks the most. So I'm trying to foster a positive environment here. So I thought that this would be the best way to go. So we're going to start here. Calvin, I want to see your impression of, let's see your Donald Duck. I want to see your Donald Duck.
Dude, I literally know. It pissed me off because I tried to practice this.
With Donald?
I tried. My dad has a legit Donald
Do it.
Duck.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, all right. I'm going to pick article because
Okay.
Epic had a good
I
one.
was hoping you would pick a Nicki Minaj song, but that's okay.
No, I'm gonna get Corey with a good one because I'm gonna pick the song for him because fuck him. He doesn't get choices in this thing. All right, so Epic sent me an article that I read the first word and went, I'm not investigating this anymore.
Perfect.
So
Yes.
You could add inflection to it.
Genocide.
It's Goonicide.
Oh, Goonicide. Oh no, that's so much worse.
dies by suicide.
Why is Yoda there? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, man. I with it. I know social media trend.
Somebody said an abstract.
Side man Joe for gooning and suicide. The backstory is that Nautica Malone, there's not a human being named Nautica Malone.
Not a come
So,
alone.
I'm gonna tell you what that sounds like to me, and maybe we could make this
Yak Squab!
What this sounds like to me is Gollum mixed with Gollum mixed with. Do you remember what was it? Was it Sloth or the guy from Goonies?
Yeah, it's
The guy
Sloth.
from, you know,
The like gross fucking.
yeah, that one. That
I
guy
feel
from
like-
Goonies.
Here's what I'm getting. I'm getting Doofenshmirtz, but like tied up in BDSM with the mouth gag in.
So I'm going to read this article real quick as a
Yeah,
normal
yeah.
person because I just need to absorb this. I failed.
That's fair.
I feel like I lost points, so I'll take 1 point off.
Yeah, we're gonna give you -1
All
because
right.
otherwise it was enjoyable. I did enjoy it.
I'm
I
glad
did
because
enjoy
I
that
didn't
impression,
like
yeah.
where it was going to begin with.
really
Goonicide
loved it.
trends after Arizona man caught gooning at Cafe Drive through dies by suicide. Cool.
This is
So
bad.
I'm assuming that the man was gooning and then he got caught and then killed himself because he was exposed.
That would be my guess.
So we're just going to read real
So
quick.
what? So the backstory. To
Okay, thank you.
this
Give it to us real
is,
quick.
He was gooning in his car in the drive-through.
Like
He's
Fat
at a cafe
Jork?
that only has women in it. Yeah,
Oh.
so like he pulls up to the drive-through and like gets to the first window. They see it, you know. He makes his order. Then he gets to the second window. The manager walks up and just like, "Sir, you can't be here. You can't be doing that."
Yeah.
Like she's recording, and you see like his fucking you just see that his pants are just gone, like, you know. So and then the guy just drives off.
Well,
and
you know what
then
they say,
and then-
life fast.
And then, I don't know if it shows up here, but
no, the picture's not going to be on here, but could
like yesterday or the day before. No, yesterday or the day before, people held a funeral service, I guess, and they just like random people on the internet just pulled up with signs like "Rest in Power, Gooner Man" and shit like that.
Oh my god.
At the restaurant where the video was.
Who is this bullying? It's not even. He's dead. He can't be bullied. Are you
Nautica-
bullying the people that he was inappropriately gooning at?
Nautica
Yeah, I guess you're
Malone.
bullying the people he sexually harassed, which I mean
Jesus.
is very on brand for America right now.
I mean, the internet in general, but yes, definitely American. I think we killed.
Okay, so
Anyways, the name of the podcast, Can I Harass?
yeah. Speaking of can I harass you? Okay. Oh my god. All
Can I
right.
goon you, please?
Austin,
God.
give Corey his thing. I'm going to put him up on camera and get a beer.
Oh,
Corey, before we start, do you want article or song?
you wanted me to do a song. I
do want
guess
you
I
to
can
do a
that.
song.
Oh God, it depends on the impression. I guess we'll see how it goes.
Oh my god, I can't remember the song I wanted Corey to do. All right, what was the impression you would like Corey to do?
I would like Corey to do a Jeff Goldblum.
And I want you to sing "Rewrite the Stars."
I don't know that song.
You don't have
What?
to sing it. I think spoken word is.
Yeah,
Are we
you can-
talking about the one from the musical?
Yes, and you
You
need.
want me to sing it?
I want you to say the lyrics in a Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, if I can recommend a physical posture to start your Jeff Goldblum, would be
Yeah.
this.
All right, Corey's on screen right now. It's just Corey.
All right.
Do you know?
I do. Well, I know him from specifically Jurassic Park. Okay, I have not seen The
Jeff
Fly,
Goldblum
but I
everybody
should.
knows, baby.
I should have seen The Fly. That's the problem.
Fucking Jeff Goldblum.
You know, I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. You know you want me, so Don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, and fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're headed in my heart. So who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? I feel like this went into like just dramatic reading at this point.
This is straight up. I know who this is. This is a Robert De Niro.
Oh God, you're not
No,
wrong.
it's Christopher Walken, Robert De Niro.
Who?
Christopher De Niro.
I was gonna say William Shatner and Robert De Niro.
Well, no, if we're really gonna go,
no.
I think it's Shat fucking who was
I think it's Shat.
Shat and Walker.
Oh my God.
Fucking Christopher Walken. I think it's Christopher Walken and Shat.
I mean, to be fair, Christopher Walken kind of shares a little bit of the energy, right? Like
Yeah.
he's got a bit of the vibe.
My Christopher Walken always goes towards John Travolta. Like that's
I
where it
could
always
see that.
starts to go.
I
Right.
could see that.
And my center word for Christopher Walken is Chattanooga. Chattanooga.
My
No,
center.
my favorite. Here's my center word for Christopher Walken. Foo Fighters.
Of Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
What is the emphasis?
You just do that. You do that. But don't
Foo
forget,
Fighters.
go very Travolta, very fast.
Oh my God.
Well,
you're
yeah,
not
but I
wrong.
feel like with Travolta, you're a little bit reserved. You're like pulling back a little bit. Christopher Walken is like molasses.
But you're a little
Molasses.
Tommy Lee Jones there, in my opinion. You got a
that
little
moment
Tommy Lee.
of I have a gun. I don't care.
Great movie. Seven Psychopaths,
Wonderful
right?
movie. Oh God, yeah, Seven Psychopaths.
If you haven't seen
Do
Seven
watch it.
Psychopaths, watch that movie. One of Christopher
Do watch
Walken's best fucking. You sent me a meme in that format, didn't you, Austin, today?
He's
No, I
a-
said
that
it
way,
would
of
be in
course.
good format.
really good. So
All right. So, Austin, Corey did that for us. Thank you, Corey. That was terrible. You lose a point.
you lose a point.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll take my accolades.
All right. So, Austin, you're up. You luckily, as the host, get to pick whether you'd like article or song.
I would like to do a song.
Okay. I'm going to pick the song for you. Who's your impression?
Oh, I have to choose my own impression?
Yes.
That feels very unfair. I feel like you
Okay.
guys.
All right,
just give me
Corey.
another-
Corey, someone
I'll
that.
do it, but I'll choose something I'm like not.
Right. You would do something
I
to that.
I got you. He's
I
got
will,
to do.
I want,
he's gotta
I want
do-
to know. I will cheat at the game that I made.
Right.
Of course you will. That's the point.
Okay.
No, he's doing Nick Cage, Cal,
Okay. He's doing Nick Cage, but it's Nick Cage
in a dress.
singing Who I
No.
Smoke.
You can. Oh God, Nick Cage would sing "Who I Smoke."
Who I Smoke by Fast Money Goon, Spinnabenz, and Youngeen Ace. Who I Smoke.
I got it.
And if you have to say a word that you're not allowed to say, figure that out.
I'll say it for you.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Actually, it's pretty good. Let's see. It's actually not until the end. You only have to do one stanza. Skip the first one. And just do A, When I See You. All right, Nicolas Cage singing Who I Smoke.
Hey, when I see ya, I'ma push your shit back, boy.
Oh my God.
Chopper get to spitting through your set. We don't fight you, boy. 12 paramedics! Come save your fucking life, boy! Ron K dead, he never coming back! We gotta treat this bitch like a match, how we strike, boy. Left his ass in the street, this is the end of your life. Last thing you see, is a flashlight on this Max Spark. And then I'm not doing the last line.
That's fair.
Why do you sound like Monsieur Candy from Django?
He's oh God. I think it's the boy. The boys is getting
Yeah,
in there.
the boys, yeah. Well, it's also like I have a lot of heritage from like the South, like Texas and
From white
Arizona and all that
supremacists.
stuff.
From
Yeah,
Weiss-
yeah, no, like that. So I think that just like comes out when I say boy. I think that's just like, you know, years of
He's
history
unfortunately
that's deep in
ancestors.
my blood that I cannot shake.
I feel like you needed to be more. Chopper,
no,
get
I
to
just-
spitting.
I feel like I caught the energy, but not
did.
the sound.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Well, and you were going for like the movie that you were going for. It was the
Yeah.
one where he's a businessman, like one of his earlier movies.
Other movies like that. He kind of has that energy in some parts of Raising Arizona too. Like,
It's true. The one where he's a vampire. The first one where he's a vampire. Pardon me. Not the Dracula one recently.
That was great. Renfield was great. People
Ah,
didn't like
Renfield, there we
Renfield because they thought it was pointless. It was. It was a great movie.
Wasn't there a remake?
No, just a concept.
whatever I was doing was working.
Yes.
It was. It was.
Yes,
Yes.
it
was
was.
work.
It did. All right, so Brandon
Minus
tally.
1/2 of a point.
Yeah, to Brandon tally up the
Okay,
points
that's
for us
fine.
real quick.
I got energy, but not sound. We'll take. It. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Was everyone just have a negative point?
No, Austin got
I have a
negative half.
half point.
He's
That's it.
technically
Okay.
winning. If winning is a thing in this game,
I think that at the end of the day, we're all losers. So
it's that's what brought us together in the first place. So
I thought you were chugging vodka. I'm like, Corey, you have to
Why
go to
is
work.
that so loud?
I was like, you have to go to work.
I'm so sorry.
loudest, yeah.
Well, all right. So I feel like I won because I was the best. No, Donald Duck. I literally practiced Donald Duck today. I'm not even
Really
joking.
funny.
Because I was
I mean,
like,
if I'm being honest, it wasn't that far from Donald Duck. You just the small.
no, it just
things
sounded
added
like
up.
he had syphilis and he smoked too many cigarettes.
Donald Duck did have syphilis and smoked too many
Yeah,
cigarettes.
can you imagine that? Like
Allegedly,
you know, they have, like,
Disney.
the dark
Allegedly,
Batman?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Where's the dark Donald Duck?
Well,
comic?
what's not alleged
Yeah,
what
like-
Donald Duck did in 1945.
Yeah, he was.
He was a Nazi in 1945.
But so he was
That's-
playing.
that's just-
He was. Context for that. Yes, there's footage of Donald Duck as a Nazi. Yes, it was created by Disney. It was also lampooning the Nazis and making fun of them, which is why he was a Nazi.
Yeah.
It wasn't just. It wasn't like Disney doing white power shit.
Yeah.
Thank God. because-
Never ask a girl her body count. Never ask Donald Duck where he was in the 1940s.
Don't ask the Minions what they were doing in the 1940s as well.
Right, that's another thing we don't want to talk about. Fuck the Minions. I've never seen the Minions thing. I've never watched a Minions movie, and I'm okay with it. Like,
If I'm being honest, I feel like you'd actually like Despicable Me.
why? All of it is
didn't
irritating.
think that I would like
I've
it
not-
either.
Oh, Corey froze.
I mean, I watched Despicable.
Oh.
I watched all of them. I think. Yeah,
Oh, you're back.
I think I watched all the
I was
movies.
gonna say nothing froze on my end, so that's good. You liked all of them?
Nah, not really.
Okay,
Why
fair
did you
enough.
watch
Me, it was
them?
kind of weak.
Well, and it's one of
Oh
those
yeah,
things
because I
that
had a choice.
if I watch-
It definitely wasn't my sibling's choice. Yeah, it was mine.
Why are you watching the movie? Oh, I'm just playing Clash of Clans. Don't watch the movie then. You didn't watch the movie.
I didn't say that. I watched the movie. Fuck you.
Besides, he was playing Bee Simulator anyway.
No, that's on his PlayStation.
Oh, you're right.
Well, that
can
ends
play it
our
on my
main
phone.
segment. We'll just go ahead and just that. And if you liked it,
We want to know your impression.
if you don't, then
So, Austin, what did you want to name this segment?
well, I was thinking I pitched "Knock on Wood" because it's the impression that I get, but that's a pretty stupid name. And I do realize that. So a little workshopping is not a. This is
I'm glad I haven't yet. Cause I'm sure it isn't. That's the impression I get.
Why are you doing it? It's a Freddy's jump scare in front of the fucking camera.
Oh, it's the music
man.
video, dude.
It's called a fucking thumb clip, Brandon, okay? Fucking Kaiser's gonna clip that. He's gonna make it the thumbnail of the video, and more people are gonna click on it.
Yep.
All right? It's called exploiting simple
Oh, wait.
things about humor.
Hold on. That means okay. We all got to do the streamer face. Just so pick one. You got to get that.
All right,
You
do that.
gotta
get
get
close
point
to
at the
camera.
background. You gotta point
Okay.
at the background.
Right.
Red circles, bunch of arrows.
All right, let's.
Not like that, Corey. Not like that,
Calvin,
Corey.
Calvin,
This way.
Calvin, tell Kaiser right here. We're all gonna do
It's
the
one
video.
finger.
We're all gonna do the YouTube thumbnail. Okay, we're gonna do it on 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we have to redo that because I also have to get Corey. So,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
all
gotta
right,
point at the
we're gonna do it.
background, Corey.
We're gonna do it again. It's gonna be 3, 2, 1. Corey was lagged, so it just.
Well, it's me being lagged might as well be the damn thumbnail. Okay.
Kaiser, you got a lot of options.
If you
Gotcha.
like this is content. Okay.
So
We're doing
I
additions
want to
right
bring
now.
up something that's been bothering me for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know how to bring this up.
Why people don't plug our podcast into their dildo?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, actually, if you were listening at the beginning and are still here, it's probably like $25. You could probably get a $4 one on Temu that'll light your asshole on fire.
Oh my god.
It'll work as it'll be a lighter at
It's
the
listed as a feature.
No, it's a lighter at
It's
the
a
front of
one-time
the
use.
dildo, but it slides the penis head down and it lights. So if you
It's like a
shift a
Pez
little bit,
dispenser.
it then lights your internals on fire.
Oh god.
actually-
Hey, you ever wondered how it feels like to be a firework?
You know how those cars have the cassette thing in
Yeah.
them? Where it's one of those, but the cassette goes into the dildo. It's analog.
But the cassette goes into the dildo and
It
then
goes into the dildo, and then you plug it into your iPod through there.
Oh yeah,
Through the-
yeah,
through
yeah.
the-
It's got
through
because you put in the digital cassette
guitar.
thing
that's
with the aux
insane.
cable.
Yeah.
But the cassette goes in the front of the dildo.
Yeah, of course.
No,
Where else would it
All
go?
the pee is.
something that's been bothering me for a long time, and I don't.
Would you like to see a cat's asshole? Here
It's
you go.
really hard
Hey, full
for-
asshole.
No.
It's really
I'm
hard for me to
good.
bring this up.
Patreon Hobbs. Save it for the Patreon.
It's really hard for me to bring this up, but like, who is the fortunate son?
Who is the fortunate son? Is he talking about someone particular?
It's the senator's son. It's the same guy.
Yeah. Which
It's the
senator's
one.
son?
It's the one who didn't have to go to war because they had,
Is that what that song is about?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's about the ones who didn't have to go to.
I
it's
thought it was
the ones
about
who had,
glorifying the privilege.
what? Like,
No, God, no. It was specifically about talking about how nepotism and abuses of power meant that if you were related to important people, then you could avoid the draft.
No, it's not.
Also just corruption.
Yes,
All right.
that's the whole damn point of the
the
song.
whole part of the song.
You're telling me that the day the music died is about McDonald's? Like,
Yeah.
it's not.
What
I
is
think
it
it's the same-
about?
It's the same thing that
It's about the day the music died.
Is that the car crash with the plane?
It's the plane crash where.
Oh, where
the-
Billie
a lot of
Eilish died
music-
or whatever?
That's whoa.
what the fuck?
This is the Calvin's understanding of Fortunate Son is like when conservatives play Born in the USA. It's like,
Oh God.
you've missed out on everything that song has to do.
It's like when people play "I'll Be Watching You" at their wedding, or like,
Every move you make, every one you break. I'm here, you stupid bitch. It's like, it's crazy. No,
I'm looking at you through your window. At
The
midnight.
Police was the first album that I ever. Actually, no, Elton John's Greatest Hits is the first album I ever listened to. The second album I ever listened to was The Police, and it was the Message in a Bottle album. And Roxanne is a creepy song because please don't. I could take you away from all this. I could take you away from all this,
that.
baby.
Literally
It's
that.
just that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll be watching you. A less consensual experience. Message in a
That's
bottle.
fair.
Somebody pay attention to me. Here's the message in the bottle is the location of the bodies that Sting killed.
Oh my God.
Also, like people do at weddings, like, isn't she lovely? And that's about a child.
Yep.
Like
Mhm.
literal, like it says not but 1 minute old in like the second line or
Hey,
whatever.
the hey little sister, the white. It's a nice day for a white wedding. He's just saying how banging his sister looks.
Is that what that song is about?
115%. I'm looking up the
I have
lyrics
not-
right now.
I have not thought about that particular song.
Okay, can you read those lyrics as Donald Duck again, please?
No, give me a new one. No, give me a new one, Austin. Give me a new one.
Okay, Ozzy Osbourne.
My God.
Wait, Ozzy Osbourne in his singing voice or in his speaking voice?
In his
Those are two
speaking
different
voice.
impressions.
It is speaking voice.
Hey, Ayla's is the only one. Ayla's is just Superman. Ayla's is the one I want. Ayla's is the Jacques. Oh, is that day start again? Come on, nice day for my wedding day. Oh, is this start again?
He put a Ringo Starr album on and played it slowly and backwards.
Well, and then but if I'm being honest, that one was a lot closer to bass than your Donald.
You do Ozzy Osbourne.
It was great. I loved it.
No, that was really close to Ozzy Osbourne,
But
Kel.
it was just you would get a half point for that. You would get
Oh,
half,
shit.
half a negative point for that.
All right,
Yes.
so that's cool. All right, I'm netting a 1.5 off of 2. I'm feeling it. That's pretty good.
0.75 negative. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy Idol.
Now do it again in Gilbert Gottfried.
Hey, little sister, what have you done?
Oh my
Hey,
God.
little sister, who's the only one? Hey, little sister, who's your Superman? Hey, little sister, who's the one I want? Hey, little sister, shotgun.
Oh my God. Rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh my god. Yeah, no notes. That was great. I loved
Oh, yeah, perfect.
it. Perfect.
Spot on.
Yeah, you get no points and you deserve it.
There's that video of Gilbert Gottfried reading 50 Shades of Grey. Have you seen that, Austin?
I love that.
It's so
I love that
beautiful.
video.
Have you seen
Oh,
that?
so
Have you seen
good.
that, Brandon?
I have not.
Okay, it's really good. Well, I wanna actually. We'll just end with that. We're gonna end with this Gilbert Gottfried, 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh Lord.
Oh, it's Dropout.
Audible.com presents
All right, so Dropout. We all love it. Remember it. No notes. Thank you, Austin.
Audible.com presents 50 Shades of
He
Grey.
did this for
the erotic
Dropout.
best-selling novel read by
You know what I mean?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Anyone thinking
My
about getting
inner
Dropout?
goddess
Great.
has stopped dancing and is staring too, open-mouthed and drooling slightly.
Hear it the way it was meant to be.
Keep still, he orders.
Oh, in the middle of the
And
gym.
swing
God
it
fucking
inside,
hell.
rotating it around and around in the front
Oh,
wall of my... No fisting, you say. Anything
God.
else you object to?
She's like,
I am fisting, but I
Everyone's
really
putting a lot of
like
work
that
into trying.
class.
Famed voice actor gives a reading that can only
Dude,
be
I've
described
never, like,
as
heard-
sensual.
Any
Holy
verse
fuck, is this wrong? But holy
like any
hell,
sentence of
is
50
it
Shades of Grey. What the
erotic?
fuck is this
Let
book?
Christian Grey
It gets
seduce
worse.
you over
It's
and over
fanfic.
again
It's a
through the
lemon.
voice of Gilbert
Bringing it back.
Gottfried.
But when he hits my clitoris,
clitoris.
I
Food.
cry out loudly.
That's
"Oh,
my
please,"
centering word
I
for him,
groan.
Austin. Clitoris.
Not taking his eyes off mine, he scrunches my panties up to his nose and inhales. His hands reach around and touch
She's
my
a comedian,
breasts,
isn't she? Yeah, she's a comedian.
and my
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
nipples pucker at his touch.
Holy shit, this is hot.
And that's the name of the game.
All time
What
classic.
the
I have